What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first. What's up, guys? Welcome to the third episode. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to the third episode of the Broken Man Show. I am here with the Mystery Gang, Key, Cameron, and Jake. And we are the boys. Cameron, I like your t-shirt, man.
Thanks, man.
You excited for Christmas?
Hey, one more thing. Just want to add this. Key's not recording the audio on the phone.
Oh my god.
So what was this episode about, Chris?
I actually really want to talk about what's been happening with Twitter lately.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if y'all heard what happened, or like the panic that it brought upon me.
You had to cry.
You want me to give you a quick rundown on the behind of it?
Yeah.
I heard it was like employees got laid off or something.
Basically, I mean, can you just explain? Can't Jake just explain to us in the video? And then we'll just start convo.
Just so everybody kind of has a basis on it. So Elon Musk is a highly he's kind of was liberal when he first came out, and then he started to go towards Republican media. And most of people at Twitter was all kind of more liberal face, some more hardcore Democrat. And so at first they already didn't like him moving in there. And then at Twitter, there's also kind of a thing of they do no work there. Like a video released of a woman, her daily routine was basically like 6 breaks and then like a little bit of PC work, like writing out scripts. Like they basically do nothing there. So Elon Musk came in, and he's a highly credible businessman, and told them they got to get to work, and not a lot of them liked it, so some of them started to leave. And Elon already kind of in his plans was kind of kicking most of them out and trying to keep the ones that he really liked, and then the ones that he really liked kind of dipped too, so he lost 90% of his workforce, and that's where Twitter kind of is today.
So they were just lazy?
Yeah, they were. I mean, some of them were. There was just like the general kind of it was kind of trying to think of the word, like a stereotype for Twitter people, oh yeah, they do no work at Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitter was running good for this.
Here, I'll show you the video I'm talking about.
Basically, so like the motherfuckers would be like, oh, I work for Google, I work for Facebook and shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of here, I'll show you the video.
I work for Google, I'm better than you.
Well, this right here says that it was a mass exodus over Musk's ultimatum to commit to an extremely hardcore work environment. So he was just making them work longer hours than what they're used to. And so he gave them the ultimatum of work intense long hours or lose their job, and they decided to all quit.
I wonder if it was like hard labor.
I wonder if he beat them.
You beat them?
Yeah. Spaghetti.
Elon Musk is a very powerful man. He's that hush man.
As a Twitter employee, so this past week went to SF for the first
12 seconds later.
Drinking on the job.
A wine drink fountain. That's the thing that I'm kind of wild up at Twitter. You're drinking on the job.
Fire her.
Well, he did.
So Elon Musk cut out all the fun shit.
Yeah, and they weren't
Basically
having
working at Moore's.
What?
It's like working at Moore's.
Love barbecue.
You see now at Twitter that they influence them to cook barbecue.
So we all have an understanding.
Yes.
Yeah. Would y'all quit? Like, say your work area was like fun or was comfortable, and like some new boss came in, like, yo, I'm cutting out all the fun shit. All you gotta be at work. All you gotta be on.
Oh yeah.
Y'all be working.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I stay just to see how much changes, cause it's hard. I don't know.
Plus, Elon Musk is like a fun guy, though, is the thing. Like, I don't think he cut out like 100%
He don't
of
like
the
them.
fun.
Like they've banned his Twitter account and all that shit, and like he basically bought them to say fuck you to every employee in the building.
They did ban him, didn't
Yeah, and that's why he bought it.
The Tesla employee,
they? That man petty as shit.
didn't the Tesla employee didn't like him neither?
A few.
Like every time he
I'm
went
pretty
to
sure
go
a lot
visit.
of Tesla.
I guess so. Like on the Elon Musk side of it, like the behind the scenes, like so Twitter had about like 7,000 employees, maybe 8,000, but Elon Musk fired about 90% of them.
Come on.
He fired about 90% of them, and when he fired them, I guess like he was giving them like I forget the actual word for it because it's just not one of them words you hear all the time. But it's like a contingency plan. Like you after your job, you got about a month of pay, and then like the pay is a little bit lower until you find another job. But I guess that at Twitter they had kind of a laid back environment there, and Elon is one of those like I guess hard workers. He builds his companies up from the ground usually or anything like that. So through that he was like, you know, just basically telling them that their work week's gonna be a lot more like work faced in the fact that they're gonna have to like have a general manager that checks up on all their work, and they can't work from home unless that general manager says that they like been doing their work actually, and that like anything that they do wrong is instantly fired. I'm pretty sure.
So the workers there were lazy.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Keith.
I don't know. It's just weird. It's probably more to it, but it's just like I just feel like on my side, like the public side and everything. I'm like I don't feel like there's not really nothing wrong with like how Twitter is being ran or anything, because it's like I mean.
Well, the big thing for Elon Musk is kind of thing is like free speech. Like, and Twitter kind of has that thing of like, I guess when COVID and all that, they like were taking people's like stuff down. I guess people didn't like that, so
Yeah.
after they blocked Elon, I'm pretty sure that was one of the factors that helped them buy Twitter or made them buy Twitter.
Me and Jake were talking about it just the other day, how people they're like concerned that just Twitter was going to completely shut down as an app, but like from what you were saying, I mean Twitter, it runs off of like a lot of different computers and servers and everything like that. It's run in a big building. It doesn't really take that many people to just work with the servers, and so for people to quit like that, it's not really going to have all that big of an impact, except it's the main thing that it was when it was saying like Twitter's going to shut down. I noticed when I was looking at it, it's people were just saying that they were going to stop using the app because they didn't believe in Elon Musk anymore. They felt like with his harsh working situations, they were like he's just a terrible person and wouldn't support anything involving Twitter. So I saw a lot of people, they're like, I'm only going to use Facebook and TikTok and YouTube now. Like I'm not going to use Twitter at all anymore.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even see none of that. I saw where it said like he fired everybody and like nobody was like at the I guess they were saying headquarters, so like there was no way it could be like ran.
If I'm not mistaken, it was like 90% was who he had fired, and there's still like 10% can still run a business because like I said, just the way that the servers are and everything, having to run off of that. I mean,
I heard that they are offering like they're emailing their favorite employees or the people that were like did a really good back then and that Elon thought would stay throughout all this, and they're emailing them trying to get them back. So they could get a few of their better people back if they do accept the deals.
Yeah, I'm not the type to really get on Twitter at that much, but it's like hearing about all this stuff just.
For sure about it.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't get on Twitter, man?
We definitely about to cut this out. I don't really get on Twitter like that because I don't know. I don't really. It's not really a go-to app. Like we're not like for me to get on. Like you know how like TikTok, like it'd be the first app I get on, be up there for like hours or whatever. Like Twitter, I mainly get up there if like something crazy happened. Like let's say a rapper, like got shot or whatever. Because you know Twitter's like unfiltered. Like they got basically everything up there. So it's like.
What, you just like see the videos of what happens?
Just stuff that I don't know. Like I if you want to find something out, all you literally have to do is just go on Twitter. 9 times out of 10 you can't go on Instagram because 9 times out of 10 it's probably blocked or like they done took it down or whatever. So that's one good thing about Twitter. So I mean that's.
I don't know. Like over the years, I've been on it for quite a bit, and like they have like started censoring some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that might sound a little bit weird. That I could find like beheading videos and like really easily, but now they say I look at the search bar and it's like results could not be found or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am one of those like people that get on Twitter really every once in a while because that's like, in my opinion, like top tier app. Like you go on Instagram and you see like screenshots of literally like tweets.
Mm-hmm.
You go on TikTok and it's like people like doing the green screen effect and like they're laughing at like all the funny ass tweets and shit. And yeah, like when I seen that they said it was gonna shut down, I freaked out a little bit because I was I like run like a little like side business where it's like with my art, and like that was one of the, I had an account and I built that account from like 0 to like it's not really a lot of followers, but I got 300 followers within like a year just sharing my art.
That's
That
cool.
was like, whoa, like all these people really follow my art, so like I was scared all that was just gonna be taken away in like within a night.
Yeah, I will say Twitter, when it comes to just it being an app, it has its good side and it has its bad side. And the good side, I will say, from the comedy aspect, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of funny shit on Twitter. But I also will say, you definitely don't want to get up there if you see like some kind of movie leak, if you're not into like movie spoilers and stuff like that, because Twitter will definitely spoil everything for you.
They good for that. God knows they'll do it the day before the movie will come out.
Oh, yeah.
Like how? Like wow.
They did well, like the people that tweeted, they do help out with like they do like the what's it called,
Spoiler
like the
warning?
slashes, and it's like that long ass tweet. You gotta scroll all the way down to see like whatever the picture or the image is.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like I think this will affect like a lot of Twitter's future projects, like as in like what they had going on in the future and probably their next updates and things like that. It's probably gonna be like not any content for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the only thing I really use Twitter for is games. Like just looking at a lot of the games that people play, they'll have news up there.
That is another thing I use. It's like new announcements or shit.
Yeah.
Like me, I use it for like stuff I'm interested in, like say anime or like WWE or like movie castings. I get a lot of like news info from Twitter, from movie casts from there.
Well, that's in our first video when Key was actually talking about the D23 Expo. The way that I found out everything about that is like the whole lineup for Marvel. They didn't. They had the whole D23 Expo going on, and most of the time they would have like a live showing of it on Twitter, but they didn't have that this year. So the only way you'd be to know is people who were at D23 and were talking about it, and it was probably about like 30 to 40 minutes, maybe an hour after it had already been put up on screen that people were releasing it on Twitter for me to find out. So that it like I said, it does have its good points and it has its bad points, and it just depends on how you feel about movie leaks or other things that are happening. Because like Keith said, when it comes to like if you want to find out exactly what happened to a rapper getting shot or someone famous dying or something like that, this morning Chris had told me about the Green Power Ranger dying, and like instead of me going to
Power Ranger.
instead of me going to look on Google for it, the first thing I did was type in Green Power Ranger on Twitter.
Or you just go to like the trending news right there.
Well, I looked for that first, but now I won't over there on trending,
Oh, really?
so I was like, I had to type
It was
in.
pretty early when I texted it to you.
Yeah.
I use Instagram for most of my stuff. Like I feel like it's more formatted a lot better.
Well, that's people tell me to use TikTok. I'm not a guy for TikTok. I've had it like all of one day, and then I deleted it because it just wasn't my thing. But like
Have
the
you tried it again?
Not again. The same thing that you can like find on TikTok, you can literally find it on Instagram. So it's like, why do I need to download TikTok if it's on Instagram?
Because TikTok has a thing, bro, where it's like if you start liking a lot of stuff, like videos that you like over time,
Creates his own like
for you.
stuff for you.
So like
for you page.
Yeah, so basically when you scroll, it's basically stuff that you like it's
Karen,
like other stuff.
Karen's about to say, well, Instagram could do the same thing.
Well, no, Instagram. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about like things that if it's stuff that you like on TikTok, then I'm kind of concerned about Jake's feed.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, my fault.
There could be a problem of like, I guess it's not just what you like; it's what you watch to completion. Mm-hmm. And like, let's say like you watch like a cringy video to completion. Now you're gonna start getting recommended more and more cringy videos, and then
Well, I mean, some of them be funny though.
But if you watch them,
No,
they are
no.
funny, and you watch them to completion, then now all you get recommended cringy videos. That's
It's
all
either-
my feed is.
It's either funny or the reaction like, What the fuck did I just watch?
It's all that, like, but it's like people not intending to be funny.
It's the comments for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the comments be
TikTok.
taking you out.
Like the video would be like mid, but once you get on the comments, it's like okay, yeah, y'all taking this to a whole nother level now. Like I got to keep watching this stuff.
Well, so Cameron, you haven't tried it again?
No, I haven't.
Well,
I'm
it's
not
like,
thinking about it.
did you ever do the Twitter thing? It's like a joke, and like for people that do got Twitter, it's like you got Twitter, you didn't know how it works, so you left it alone for like 2 to 3 years. You log back in, and now you're just addicted to it.
That's literally how.
I mean, I could see that maybe because that is how Twitter worked for me. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, I was like, I'd scroll through Twitter. It's like okay, but TikTok, I mean, it just really hasn't interested me. Like, I tried using it. Like I said, I used it for like about a day.
I like to say, Cameron has a PhD in maturity. He doesn't want to download TikTok.
Literally.
I mean, like, it does because there's sometimes so like there'll be like a video on Instagram or if I come across like I watch TikTok reaction stuff on YouTube. So that, I mean, it makes it seem like hypocritical for me to not want to use TikTok, but then I watch
you
those
enjoy
videos.
it on another platform.
Yeah, and then I'll have to like if I see one of those videos that I do find funny, then I'll go look it up on Google, and then like you can't get it if you don't have a TikTok account. And then at that point, I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I don't really care that much about it, so I just don't like download TikTok or anything like that.
I feel like you should just download it and just have it up there just in case. You know.
No, that's how I use it. Like Cameron, but I'd go to the video, like go to the TikTok video.
Well, that's
Yeah.
as a social experiment for this channel, I am thinking about doing where it's like I download TikTok and for a week I just go through and try and be able to have stuff on my page and we'll have a TikTok reaction video. But
I don't know. I feel like you have to have it for a month.
maybe we can try for a month.
We could go through Jake's
Yeah.
TikTok for you, babe.
Literally one after another, we could use it. I swear.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all
all
say
that.
you can continue.
Oh no.
All right. So y'all said y'all prefer Instagram.
I prefer it. To be honest, I don't really like any of the social medias. I guess if we're counting Snapchat, I would do that a lot better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably do use Snapchat the most. I mean, I'm one of those people. I know Chris doesn't do it and Jake doesn't do it. I know me and you still do it, but we keep up streaks.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. And like, I know, like Chris
How
thinks
old
it's
are
like
you?
childish. Well, exactly. Like you think it's childish, but I mean, sometimes when it comes to doing my streaks and stuff like that, I actually do have like really nice conversations with people.
It's dead.
So that
yeah.
is one thing.
Doesn't use TikTok, but use it or still does streaks.
But you gotta think about it. Look, it keep. But that's the thing too. Is like you also keep up with like the people that you're close with too. So it's like instead of you just being on the phone talking to them, hey, what you been up to? What you been doing? Yada yada. It's just like you just get on Snapchat and just streak. Oh, he doing this, he doing that. Blah blah blah. Just keep it going.
Well, for me, another thing is, it wound up for a while. It was about a year ago. It wound up letting me explore my creativity with streaks because, like, there was like most people they'll just like have like a black screen and just put an S on it, and like that's the most they did. For me, I was literally like drawing pictures and stuff like that up there.
This man literally drawing
for
a whole.
streaks.
Yes, like this man.
Yeah.
Look, this man literally would draw a whole like scenery, like trees, grass, a sun, everything with just a Snapchat little marker thingies, and I'm just like, bro, like how long did it take you to do this, bro?
That's literally like I would say. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to do a streak, and I had nothing else to do, and I'm like, sometimes it could take 30 to 40 minutes just for me to get like the right details based off of what the like Snapchat would let you use and stuff.
I ain't gonna cap though. That low-key kind of kept me and Cameron's friendship consistent too in a way too.
Y'all
Cause why?
friendship ain't that good, right?
Huh? No, I don't really like him like that. So it's like Snapchat just keep me close, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got no choice but to, you know. Why you sit beside me?
Well, that's we switched seats so that I could kind of be further away from you this time.
Do y'all have make private stories on Snapchat?
I did, but I don't use it for some reason. Like, I don't know. It's just the stuff that I be posting. I don't really feel like it's like certain people shouldn't see it or nothing because it's like it ain't nothing too crazy. It ain't nothing.
That's what I use it for. Like certain people I choose that like should like see everything that I'm doing throughout the day, like throughout the weeks.
That's why.
Over the years,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like over the years, I like added too many people. I'm like bro, who the hell are you and why are you watching my stuff? I'm about to unadd you.
It do be some random people that's like, hey, bro. Oh, yeah, bro, you're doing fun. I'm like...
Like, somebody you added from, like, your 6th grade.
Yeah, I'm, like, scrolling, trying to look at, like, their text messages, and I'm just like, bro, we haven't text... Who are you? Like, what's your name again?
I know, like, probably, I'd say maybe, like, 98% of what you post on Snapchat, Chris, is, like,
Private.
it's posted, it's, like, on your private story. For me, I was big on cooking for a while. I mean, I'm still pretty big on cooking, but I had my own private cooking story that, like, only a few people, I let them add themselves to it. And so they wanted to be able to see as I was cooking. And I kind of fell off on that. I thought about picking that back up, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to start getting into that again. And then...
You know what you could use? TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could use TikTok.
And post it on around the hot, where everybody on, like, around 2 o'clock, and you get a lot of views.
No, maybe. I don't know, though. It's just not my thing, man.
I mean, one thing about it, you could get really famous on TikTok
Yeah.
quicker than you can on Instagram and all this other stuff. It's literally you just got to be there at the right time or do something at the right time.
Like, people use hashtags on
Yeah.
TikTok, and you get views from that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know. I feel like people are like comparing the two. Like, let's say 1 million views on Instagram compared to 1 million views on TikTok. I feel like the 1 million views on TikTok isn't as like, you know,
Yeah, I can
up
see
there.
how you...
Because it's kind of like just forced to you. Like through Instagram, I guess like you still get that view off. Because like I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, dang, I just got like a view on that dude's video and I didn't even want to watch it. But I mean, TikTok kind of
Yeah.
does that to you more.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not like YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I feel like TikTok is basically for, like, kids that want to get famous quick, you know? Oh, I want to get famous. Let me get on TikTok and do something. Get on TikTok. Boom, they famous. Like,
Oh, they think they're
I feel like it
famous.
could be for anybody.
yeah, they think they famous. They got a blue check mark that consider them famous.
Well, I got one on Twitter now.
I paid for mine.
You paid it. Bruh scammed everybody out of $8 and, like, took it away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, do y'all know why it got taken away, though?
I know why, but I think they want to hear why.
Well, that's, people were, like, putting the blue check mark, and, you know, you could have, like, almost any name that you want on Twitter. And so, like, people were doing, like, President Biden on Twitter as a name, and they'd have the blue verified check mark, and it'd be like...
With, like, his picture, too.
Yeah, it'd have
and
his
it looks
picture.
just like his Twitter account.
And the tweet was like, it's like, man, I'm stroking my dick right now. I got lotion. I'm like, bro, what? And then, what was it? I think one of the ones.
The OJ one.
Oh yeah, the OJ one. It was like, I ain't gonna lie, I did that shit.
Oh,
And it was like
God.
verified OJ. And then there was LeBron James. I think it was like time to trade. Like I'm officially trading. I ain't gonna be on the Lakers. He's on the Lakers, right? I don't know about.
Yeah, he's on that.
Yeah. He's like, I ain't gonna be on Lakers no more. I'm going home.
You just see him not play the next game, and you believe it.
Well, that's it's kind of funny, but he did wind up taking it away because of that. Because I mean, there was just so many people. There was another one where it was like I think it was like SpaceX. They were like, we're no longer going to space. We are now putting $240 million into. I forgot what it was they were gonna put it into, but it was just really it was something really ridiculous though.
I think I remember seeing though, like posts like that though, cause back in the day, like, I be seeing on Snapchat. I'm like, bro, Trump really posted that. I was like, bro, like he really posted that. She really posted that, and I'm like literally believing it. But then I'm like, you know what, this can't be true.
Now the verification on Twitter is like just like memed out. Like anybody like, say you got a verification and like you post an opinion, under the replies it'd be like somebody like, you got a verification badge. Like they're just making fun of him because he got scammed.
Well, that's like there will be people who have like 10 followers and like they have like one post and then they'll have a verification badge. It's like people
bro,
don't even know who they are, let
Yeah.
alone they don't know who themselves are.
I just seen little Timmy with 4 followers have a verification badge.
No, it's a good idea. They just did it wrong. There should be 2 verifications. One for like that you paid the $8. The other one that you're a celebrity, and then basically like, you know, Twitter's now profitable.
If I'm not mistaken, did they wind up doing it that way? Because there's like when I look on Twitter now, there's like the white verification.
Yeah, I know.
And that's like for the people who had it before. but now there's a blue verification. I don't know if they've changed the verified logo or if they've changed that.
I don't know if y'all know to pay for verified. That's just to get the bots. Like I'm gaining probably 10 followers a day, and they're all bots on Twitter. Like I've started out with on just a dead account that I just keep up with news on. I started out with 10 followers, and then one day I woke up, I was at 50 followers.
Wait. So you paid for the $8?
No, I didn't pay for it. I'm just saying, as a dead account, I'm just getting bot follows.
Makes sense.
What do y'all think, like, performance-wise, like, with the app and Twitter, what y'all think he gonna, change anything, or y'all think he's just gonna keep it the same?
I hope it keeps it the same. I really didn't. Like I said, I didn't want it to go.
Well, I was already kind of bothered with some of the pops and whistle sounds and stuff like that he added to it.
Oh yeah.
Or it's you refresh it and it does. I'm like, bro, that did kind of, it was a little bit aggravating. But then I started to get used to it after a while. So it's now, it's oh well, I'll just keep it up there.
I feel like people that really use Twitter for anything, they really like that. I feel like they'll stay. But people that kind of just have a personal opinion on Elon Musk are gonna leave. So it might be dead for a while, but like I even said earlier, the updates are probably going to even be dead for a while, but after maybe 2 months, if it doesn't die, then I think it's just going to be the same.
I will say, we were dramatic. Well, Twitter was dramatic that day. We really thought all our shit was going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. All my bookmark porn.
No, yeah, bro. All my bookmarks.
Everything. Even that going.
I want to go back to the talking about Instagram. Me, personally, I think it's falling down.
What,
Or
Instagram?
years?
Huh?
Nah.
Talking about when do you think it actually start to fall?
When they introduced the shop button.
I don't know.
Bro, why is Instagram a store?
It's because of Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook
market.
started
that's
it
why
off.
they had a
Facebook Market did it, and then the Instagram was, and Instagram and Facebook are under the same employment. It's like the metaverse or something.
Just Meta.
Yeah, Meta.
That's right.
It's weird though, cause I be seeing on Instagram though, and I be thinking everything out there just be a scam, just because I'm just not used to.
Well,
I've
nothing
seen
looks
some
right
pretty
up
cool
there.
things
That
up
was the thing.
There was Modern Warfare 2 CD rugs I showed you.
Oh yeah,
And then there's San Andreas coasters.
that was cool.
You can find some Etsy things up there.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check
but
that out.
it's also I always see it's bot pages
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
use those pictures just scam people.
Yeah.
I ordered a pillow from them
Which is
one time.
why
I still
I-
haven't got it.
Which is why I believe it's going downhill, because there's a whole bunch of bots using
Yeah.
products and scamming people.
And to this day too, it's still people that's coming up to me and talking to me too, talking about somehow their Instagram got hacked and all that stuff. And
If
it's
they got hacked, that's their own fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They didn't get hacked. They,
It's just weird.
they
bro.
gave
To a bot. They gave
Yeah.
their stuff to a bot
Yeah.
or clicked the link.
Stupid enough to do it.
Well, I would get stuff in my DMs sometimes, and it would be from people that follow me, and by this point they did get hacked by someone or a bot or something, because then it would get sent to me. It's check out what so and so did with your first picture on your profile,
I'm saying
and it's
that
if you would click that link, then you would be fucked because it would.
they didn't get hacked. They gave their info away.
Well, yeah,
They
but-
technically got hacked, but in reality, they gave their info or clicked a malicious link, which you should never do.
yeah.
to get money, right? Or were they just
No, it was just,
my info?
hey, check out my Instagram page, and then it's a link, or it's they go to a thing to get followers. You can buy followers.
Oh,
You gotta
and
put
it's
your
login,
information
yeah.
in.
Yep, and that's how they get you.
It's literally just to fuck you.
Damn.
It is no profit whatsoever.
You remember that time you sent me that link and fucked up my phone?
No.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it was one time I remember.
Are you talking about that 6th grade message thing on the iPhone?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and it would have a
yeah.
whole bunch of weird symbols and shit, and it would
Yeah.
fuck up. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I do
emojis
remember
and
that
all
now.
that.
I'm like, Karen, what the
Funniest
fuck,
thing
bro?
ever.
That was funny because I think you were the one who taught me how to do it.
Yeah.
And then
Of course.
he taught me how to do it, and I would send it to you, and I forgot who else I sent it to. It was
What
a
did
bunch
it
of
do?
people in school. Literally,
Reset your phone.
Yeah, it would just reset your phone. It was I would send a message, and it'd be a bunch of symbols, and once the message sent, then if as soon as you open it up and look at it, then it would restart the entire phone.
I thought it was it just kept on made your phone glitch, and in order to fix it, you had to restart the phone.
That's
I remember
Some
how
of
I
them
did.
later on kind of started to do that because people wanted to replicate it. So
Mhm.
it would start to kind of get less and less and less.
Well, that's the one that we're talking about. The only way you could get it to stop doing it is if you were able to be able to get into your phone fast enough and delete the message.
Oh,
Also, found
Yeah.
out if you muted the people.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, after I taught you, that was after hours of waiting to get my phone back on. Of my cousin spamming me with it.
God damn.
do y'all remember the
Back.
middle
That's
school
my fault.
Instagram era? Where it was like, to be honest, and like,
Oh,
rate.
yeah. You know,
It was on Snapchat for me.
well, that's a funny story between me and Key. I remember being in class one day and like someone, there was these two girls who'd asked us like, "Hey, can we hack your Snap or whatever?" And like, you know, it's like where it's literally just them posting their ads and their faces on your Snap.
We didn't
And
know
me,
about it.
me and Key are just like, no, we don't want you to hack our Snap. We use Snapchat like every single day. Why would we want you to hack it?
Did you
Like-
did you think it was like hack like
Yeah, like I thought someone was gonna like fuck up my Snapchat.
It's like y'all just bold about it. Like y'all telling us, like y'all asking us, can y'all hack our Snap? Like what?
Yeah.
Like no.
And then now I just feel really stupid about
At
it.
the time, two girls had asked me the same thing, and like at the time, I knew like they weren't gonna hack my they just wanted to like put their faces on my story.
Mhm.
But I had an iPhone 4 at the time, and like the iPhone 4, it doesn't have a front camera, and I didn't want to embarrass myself like here, but you gotta turn the phone this way. So like nah, ever since then I felt bad.
That's how most of them middle school relationships even started though, was because like they be like either to be honest, or they be like, if I kissed you, I mean if I asked you out, would you say yes? If I asked you to kiss me, what would you say, yes or no? Like, and it'll just be a whole list going down. People do it the next day. They together, and I'm like,
Well, that's not. I don't know if y'all remember. There used to be this thing that you could do where it's like, it would be anonymous chats, but it would be specifically for like a certain grade. It'd be like, this is a boy from the 6th grade, or a boy or a girl from the 6th grade, or something like that.
I know.
It was like an app. I've seen that's come back recently.
Really?
Yes, they're doing it in fucking high school. I've been seeing people were doing that, and I'm like, bro, what? Like that was it was such a middle school era type thing for people to be doing that, and people are doing it like now senior year of high school, and I'm like, nah.
If y'all want to talk about middle school era though, it's Kick. Bro.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro.
that
Kick
jump
was the top
Kick.
tier.
I'm trying to. I can't even remember the ringtone that would happen. For some reason, I keep thinking like do 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 do, but that's not.
No, that's like Samsung.
Yeah.
Nah, it's Kick. I ain't gonna lie, Kick is jumping. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when they came out with their update where you could like scan. You could like scan the thing to get their like Kick information and everything instead of just them putting in their Kick.
I don't know, bro. I like giving them my number, like, here,
Yeah.
you kicking.
They was like, you know what? Can I get your Kick? I'm like, yeah. Look, turn my phone over. They'll scan it. I'm like, all right. And
I
then
realized I
like
said
one friend that
number
creates
instead
group
of
chats.
phone.
you did.
That's just creating group chats, man. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
amount of
sure.
group chats I got. That would literally, like, I would if we decided right now we wanted to bring back Kick and people would agree to that, I would still be using Kick right now, man.
I remember
You got a dark past now.
they
Oh,
tried
bots. There's a bunch of bots up there now.
me and a group
Yeah.
of friends tried it in high school. We
What,
tried to
to bring
bring
it
it back.
I have
Get back at one point.
Yeah, and like I told y'all, like add me or something.
Was
Yeah,
this like
yeah,
freshman year? Because I
Sophomore.
remember
Fun bit sophomore.
Yeah,
I was like freshman or sophomore year because I remember I had downloaded it again. I was like, holy! I forgot I was even like texting these people, man.
Actually, yeah, it was on Miss Lane's class one.
I think it was. Yeah, because we downloaded it and then we clicked on it. We think our message, the people were still in there, but the messages was gone. We
That's
was
right. It was
man.
like, damn, all these group chats
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go all the way down.
And once we see that everything was gone, it was like, bro, we don't want to do. Like, bro, it don't matter no more.
Like, oh, that
Didn't
girl
I
I
have
talked
video
to?
call too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
had
towards the
video
end.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had that
like
towards
that.
the end. The end phase, like when it started wearing off, and they did a last update. They had like the video call and the scanning and all that good stuff.
I'd be so off put like if you go like on any of these dating apps now, and like
Add me on Kick.
they literally they I've been seeing that here lately. That's another
I
thing.
think them
That-
bots, bro.
That means
No, it's not
something
even bots. They're
Really?
they're actually like real people and stuff like that because they'll
They be
they'll
saying
have
it?
like
That means something else.
oh
Yeah, yeah.
okay because Kick does have a dark past now.
Very.
You
Don't
would
look
even
into
use
it.
like Instagram to get kicks and like to be honest /rate but on my kick, and you like the caption would be your kick
Mm-hmm.
username.
And then like when you get the text, it'd be like TBH semicolon and
Yeah.
then, yeah.
To be honest, you cute. Rate. What was it? BMS. Broke my scale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
God
Multiple hearts.
They did used to have the most craziest
Like
what's it
drooling
called?
emoji.
Yeah, abbreviations. Like,
We didn't have the drooling emoji at the time.
Or the hard eyes emoji though.
yeah.
Well, that's no.
Or
'Cause
no, the drip emoji.
it was either drip or it was like blush or something. Like
Yeah, it
that.
was the blush emoji.
Maybe
That's
it
how I was thinking. It was a blush. Because that blush emoji was pretty popular at one point.
I knew it was like either drooling or blush or something like that because it was something more than the heart eyes.
What was y'all's go-to emoji?
Bro, tell me what I was just about to ask that, bro.
The crying, laughing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
the one to like put next to like your cake username or like any of like your
The one that's like laughing, but there's tears like dripping down. Not the one that has tears straight down.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, that's mine. I would use like a lot of the stuff I have is like D Flash or like
Not
XTX01.
using like
I know, but I would have like a lightning bolt emoji beside mine because it was like
I
D
ain't gonna-
Flash.
Oh,
Yeah.
that emoji next to your name?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do like, I guess.
The diamond.
Yeah.
Me, it was the diamond or the flame.
It was, for me, it was the caution.
Oh, really?
I
It was
remember
either that or it
yours
was
was
just-
like LFM with a diamond.
Yeah.
The I don't know emoji, I don't know. I like using that half the time because I like playing dumb half the time.
Or like
People
you.
use the demon one.
Yeah, it'd be
a lot
like
of people use that.
3 different emojis, and in the middle is your name, and then the more emojis.
I know exactly what. Oh yeah, because mine was the football, the dynamite. Then they said key number 2, and then they
I
had
remember
the
that.
you remember, bro?
Yeah.
Then they had the football and the dynamite. Like I thought that joke was cool, bro.
Yeah, that shit went hard at the time.
It did. Then I look back at it, I'm like, bro, evil.
Like, bro, if you weren't using the purple demon emoji with the flame, the diamond, or the 100%,
Mhm.
you was not it.
want
You want that guy.
Well, I know it would be funny too because
You want that guy.
you would for me personally, I would try and make sure I had like a fire pick too. But the thing is, like when you would like click on it though, like you couldn't even like zoom into the image or anything like that. It was just like all you would see is the little bubble.
It won't be like to like the end,
That-
the indicate where you could actually zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
That was the hardest part though, was finding your daggone picture, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you, bro,
bro.
I went through my whole entire thing, bro. And I was like, I can't find a good picture. I literally go outside and find something to take a picture of. Like,
Yep.
I'm like, bro, I need to put something up here. Like, I can't put this in my
I have to
house.
find like a fire ass screenshot.
Yeah, or a car or something. Like,
Yeah.
nah, it was the screenshots though. I
You
ain't
know
gonna
what
lie.
Did y'all ever do the black screen with just a period, just
Oh,
to
yeah,
let them
yeah,
know
yeah.
like I ain't in the mood, bro. Do not.
Yeah. And I remember in 2016 I used it was the Captain America Civil War movie poster.
Oh yeah,
I
it was
used
like
that.
super pixelated,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like, Cameron, when you gonna update your profile pic?
I used that for a while, man.
Nah, it was I think that's how I met a lot of people though. It was like on
Yeah.
Kick and stuff. And then
How you grew with people too?
yeah.
Mhm.
And then Snapchat came around. Well, Snapchat been around, but it's like I knew my sister was using it, but it was
It was like for the grown kids.
yeah, it was the older people. Like my sister was using it. And I'm like, okay, what's this triangle? Like, what does triangle mean? What is this square? Like, this is so confusing. What is this? Like, and then she told me what it was, and probably about 4 or 5 years later, I started using Snapchat, and I was like, oh, okay, this lit. But
I'm trying to remember like the early like design for Snapchat was.
It was always about the same, not like too different from what it is now.
It's always been the ghost. But it's just they've changed like the border of the ghost and the
I
border
mean,
of
like
the...
when you like click on
and-
the app
and
and,
the
like, what it
triangles and
looks
stuff.
like.
Yeah, it's always been
Oh.
about the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much been about the same. I know one of the things that I do like better now is the like
Cause I know it was different.
yeah.
I know the squares, like the squares and triangles,
yeah.
they were different, and then like they didn't have
It went
Bitmojis.
from a square to a circle.
Yeah, the Bitmojis was kind of like not as creative, like so.
I think Bitmojis came out like midway through.
Yeah, because I remember they had one version, and then that's when they came out with a more realistic version.
There's
yeah.
3
You see
different
what I'm
versions
saying?
you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once they came out with all that, then it was like, okay, like even though Bitmojis. I was like, man, don't nobody need to know what my Bitmoji look like. Then I start creating. I'm like, oh, this look like me. Let me go ahead and put this up there for me. Now your Bitmoji look just like you.
Well, I try to make mine look just like me. That's for a while. I was wearing a pink hoodie because like for like a long time I kept wearing my pink hoodie everywhere. And I was like, oh, they got that shit on Snapchat. Let me put that up there.
With the pink hoodie one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now I've changed. I forgot what it even is now. I don't even pay attention to it. But
It was a Nike shirt or something like that.
something. But talking about like apps like falling off or becoming popular, whatever. Facebook, that was another thing that used to be big for me. Facebook used to be big for me like in like middle school, really, because that was about the time that I had made my first Facebook, or maybe it was like 5th grade I had made my first Facebook.
Yeah.
But I had used that, and a lot of people were using that for a while, and then it was like people kind of fell off with it, including me. I was like, well, this is only something I would use to maybe keep in contact with my family or something.
Yeah.
But then now, like, people are hopping back on Facebook again.
I was about
like,
to say that.
I'm only on Facebook a lot just because I'm mainly on Marketplace. I'm not up there. I'm not up there just to watch other people's stories, yada yada yada. Like, I'm literally up there just for Marketplace and every now and then see what family member birthday is coming up or whatever. But mainly, I'm just up there just trying to find something to buy, or if I feel like selling something or whatever, I'll put it on Marketplace.
I'll say that is where Chris was talking about Instagram failing. The Facebook Marketplace, like, you can get a whole car on the Facebook Marketplace, but you can't do that on Instagram.
Yeah, nah.
On Facebook Marketplace, I always, after I heard about all the robberies that happened, I stopped using it, but that was a big part of Facebook for me.
Yeah.
That is a disclaimer. Watch out if you buy something off there.
Yeah.
Literally,
Make sure it's good before you buy it.
literally, they're just anywhere too though. Cause y'all ever heard of that app called OfferUp?
Oh, yeah.
It was OfferUp and another one. It was
LetGo.
a red one.
LetGo.
Yeah.
But it went
That
from
man
LetGo
Chris
to
got a story
OfferUp.
about LetGo.
Oh,
yeah.
One.
I don't know who wants to go first.
Chris, you could go first. You could go first.
Chris,
Telling your story or my story?
You go first.
Basically, I just got scammed out of a phone.
Well, explain it.
Well, this is my story. I don't really want to go into detail because at the time, it was like, tell the story.
Everybody's been scammed.
So I just got my job. I think I was like 16, 17. And I've been saving up for a new phone because at the time I had an iPhone 6, and like during like the cold weather, like if it got cold enough, it just died.
Yeah.
So I forgot what phone it was, but
It was
metal.
7. It was like 7
Excuse me.
I want to say it was a 7.
Probably. But I met up with the dude. Like, what's up, man? You know, like, what's up? He showed me the phone. I'm like, cool, I'll take it. I gave him the money. I'm like, matter of fact, I left the charger in the car. Let me go grab that for you. And I was just like, I guess like hype, like happy, like, damn, I worked to get this money, to get this phone. So I just wanted the phone. He took the phone and the money, walked to his car, and like just ran off.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah.
It, like when he walked out and like doors had like the jingle.
Oh, yeah.
That was when I realized. And like when I walked out, it's a little bit late, too late.
That oh shit moment.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, everybody's been scammed at one point.
Matter of fact, I actually like chased him down.
Then if I remember the story,
I'm like,
he
yo,
also
Cam. I told you like, Cam, help me.
yeah.
Go find this man.
It was literally like the day after too. Didn't he like wind up deleting his LetGo account and everything?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. But I got my money back. It was like 3 years ago. So I ain't really worried about it anymore.
Oh, you got your money back?
Well, how did you
I
get your
got
money
a
back?
job.
Oh, okay. You made your money back. I
Made
thought you
my
like
money.
got the money back from that guy.
You got money
That
back?
guy
Do
can go
it in the
fuck
ocean.
himself.
Yeah. And man, I don't know. You gotta be in a dark place to do that to people.
Didn't you say you got?
Yeah, you had one too.
Mine's kind of on an upper note. I would kind of mess with people. Like if I seen they had something up there, like kind of towards the why do you have this on LetGo type stuff, I would message them and kind of like and agonize them. I had a bunch of people threatening to fight me. People threatening to come to my house and kill me. Just all the type. It's just like, I don't know. It was kind of like as a kid.
I do like to do that with Grail, which is like a place where you can like buy shoes or like clothes. They like list it as like some hypey shit, or like they just put like Travis Scott, and it's like the most like basic ass shit. I'm like, bro, I'll take $5 for this.
I asked one dude if I could trade a Civic for a microwave. He was so offended.
And there's this one guy on Facebook, he sells fake ass shoes, and like I always send him like, bro, take these shits off, like just disrespectful.
You know, talking about LetGo, I actually did wind up having one incident where I was supposed to be buying an iPhone 7 as well, and Chris actually, he had went with me, and went ahead. It was like $208 to be able to give the guy. I gave him $208, and the iPhone, like, I didn't think to be like, make sure the iPhone works. He handed me the iPhone, I turned it on, and it had like the Apple logo to come up around like that. I was like, oh, okay, so it's good. And then got back in the car with Chris. He'd taken me there, and like within 5 minutes, I realized that the phone, like the Apple or something like that, it was like making it seem like as if the phone had been stolen, and I was out $208. Still to this day, have not been able to get into the phone. And so yeah, that does kind of suck.
I don't think I ever got scammed, but it was a point where I was like close to it, because it was like a point in time where I was like really desperate and like getting a car, and I was on like LetGo, and like they got a lot of like car scams where most of the time how you know it's a scam is mainly by the price. Like it'll be like a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
It's always the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings,
and it'll be like Jeep Grand Cherokee 2017 for like $3,000, because I seen that. And the first time I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, it's nice. Had little, like, it was nice, like, suited up. There was, like, email, and then I emailed her, and it was like, my aunt, she passed away, and we're just trying to sell her car, get her car out, whatever, yada, yada, yada. We're just going to need a down payment, so we're just going to need a down payment of $160 or whatever. I was like, okay, and I was about to do it, but then I talked to my mom about it. My mom was like, you stupid? I was like, no, why? She was like, boy, they trying to scam you. I was like, oh, for real? She was like, yeah, boy, they trying to scam you. And I was like, oh, and then since then, like, how you really know it's a scam, they have, like, this specific, like, tint, like a picture tint where it's, like, a warm-looking color. And it, like, to make the car look more better or whatever.
Yeah, any kind of, like, edit is, like, a red flag.
So I looked at that, and I was just like, okay. If they don't put a number there and they just put an email, I'm like, okay.
Well, when it comes to any item getting, it's like I always ask them if they can send me like another picture. Like if they can send like a better looking picture than what they posted. Because that would be some way of proof. Unless they do like some kind of weird like green screen edit. Where it's like them outside the car and they're like kind of pointing towards like that.
I hate when it's like them like nice. It's like an alright looking car for the price.
Yeah.
And it's just a salvage title. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so it's like, dang, bro, you mean to tell me I can get this car, but I can't get full coverage on it? Yeah. Like, even though I ain't gonna cap, bro, I'm the type of person, I'm like, bro, I really don't need full coverage, because like I drive like I'm supposed to, but just still, it's good to have, basically. So
you never know.
People can't drive nowadays.
Oh yeah.
It's not that I can't drive, I just don't drive.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't drive, like, if you get behind the wheel, you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, because y'all don't like each other.
Bro, why are you still sitting beside me?
I know we have gotten kind of sidetracked on the whole thing. It was supposed to just be mainly about the social media apps. Yeah. I don't know. Is there any other social media apps? I think we kind of covered most of them.
Y'all remember OoVoO?
I didn't really get on it.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. OoVoO was like probably one of the apps where I was like mainly into. OoVoO was basically like a texting FaceTime app where you basically FaceTime before they came out with that Apple FaceTime and all stuff, yada yada yada. But OoVoO was like a little FaceTime thing that you could get on. And I used to like FaceTime people up there and all that, but it was a cool little app. That was the app where I really started off at.
Did y'all ever, when y'all first got your phones, y'all just download like the apps that everybody had
Yeah.
to like make your screen look cool?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I know I did though. I got OoVoO, but I never used it.
Yeah.
Like I got Twitter, I never used it. I just wanted my screen to look like cool as shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. I ain't start using Twitter.
Tweeter.
I ain't start using Twitter until like probably like 3 years ago. To be honest.
You did the thing where you got on it, you ain't know what was wrong with it.
It just
You got back on it, now you're addicted.
it's
Or
just
you get on it.
it's just the fact that I want to get on an app that I know is gonna be beneficial to me. And at the time, like Twitter, Facebook, and all that, it wasn't beneficial, but it's like now, like those shit things are beneficial. Instagram still is not beneficial to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just weird too, but Instagram, I don't really find nothing beneficial in being on Instagram. But every now and then I get up there. I have my moments where I'm up there for like an hour, just looking at stuff. But besides that,
Well, if y'all had to put it like in order from like worst to best or best to worst, like each of us out of, we'll say, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and I guess you can throw in TikTok.
so you just want to do top 5.
Well, it's like each personal, top 5. What is yours
Top
personal
five.
top 5?
Who will go first?
I'll go first. I guess Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I'll throw TikTok at the last, and right before TikTok, I don't have a fourth.
Does it have
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
okay.
the ones that you just named, or like the ones we actually
Any.
use?
You want to just do just any top,
It's,
top 5?
it's mainly like social media apps specifically.
What about put on like Grill? I'll use that about my shit. Or Mercari.
Rest of the only reason we really talked about the LetGo app and stuff like that was just because we were talking about Facebook as an app, the Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly it's just talking about social media, not
Yeah.
about really buying stuff.
Just social media.
Well, for me, it'd be Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. Those are the only 4 I use. I don't really
You're
use
talking about like
Facebook.
just stuff that you use, or are you saying that's from best to worst?
That's best or worst.
I can't think of a fifth, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like he said, I only use Facebook for Marketplace.
Yeah, I about to say me it's like Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and the last one
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, because like I said, we got
about
Facebook.
Yeah.
So
That's mine is like mine would have to be Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I guess I wouldn't have a fifth. It's either I don't have a fourth or a fifth, and I don't use TikTok. But that's like I said, Snapchat. I use Snapchat probably the most to be able to keep in contact with people. And Instagram, there's really like aside from Jake sending me memes and stuff like that, and me not opening them, or
on D all the time.
there's like a group chat with me and Chris and another friend that we keep in contact about stuff, or there's like one special person that I text up there on Instagram. Everything else is like I don't really use it as much. Like Facebook is only to keep in contact with family. That's about the most I do that, and that's only if I download the Messenger app to go with Facebook as well, because that was something that I hated when Facebook.
Yeah.
It switched from it just being on Facebook to now you have to have the Facebook and the Messenger app.
Oh yeah, fast. Yeah, man. I forgot about Messenger. Messenger, I don't know. I ain't really
I wouldn't
use
count
Messenger.
as one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I assume it's just Facebook, really.
Did y'all ever play the Facebook games?
Nah.
Those
I
were
u- I-
fire.
I used to. I forgot what game it was though. It was one game that I used to play. It was like where I was like competing with somebody, but I forgot what game it was.
You might get off topic, but y'all remember iMessage Games?
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna cat. I low key still play every now and then if I
Yeah.
get too bored.
I don't even got Game Pigeon on my phone. Like the new one that I just got, I don't got Game Pigeon
Really?
up there or anything like that. Because I mean,
He just be losing too much.
I was winning for a while
You fucking
on like a whole bunch of shit. Like you could not beat me at checkers. Nobody can beat me at checkers.
I don't think I ever played
fix
checkers.
his tie.
Yeah, fixes tie.
I can't.
Jake gave me a run for my money after we played for like. We played for like 40 minutes and Jake gave up because it was going on too long, and we figured out that
Well,
it was either no one was going to win or I was going to win.
Yeah.
Did y'all play every game?
No, not every game.
I did.
My main games were like I played Battleship, 8-Ball, the
Cup
basketball game when they came out with that.
Uno.
Yeah, Cup Pong, and playing Crazy 8 was what it was. Not
My go-to game was Man Collar.
Yeah, I did love playing Man Collar.
Man Collar is people because most people that I play with they didn't know how to play it, so it's
I was one of those people.
You know, every time I would get to play Man Collar, I knew how to play it, right? But every time I would do like my first game playing with someone, I would instantly forget how to play it every single time. And then like by the time I played my second game, I'm like, okay, now I know how to play. Or it would be like right in the middle of playing the game, like in the beginning, I'm like, I forgot how to play this game, and then in the middle of the game, I'd figure it out. By that point, I'm like, I'm already about to lose.
It's too late, yeah.
iMessage Games was also like just like cake, and like you shoot your shot just by playing iMessage Games.
Yep.
Like if you did not know what to say, all you had to do was just send an iMessage game, and they just started playing. Then you just started
It's
It's a
like
way of flirting.
Like that meme was like your girl was like, what the fuck is like big ass rant and like iMessage Games.
Just play eight ball pool.
Yeah.
And my pool, knowing that you're gonna win and just gonna piss them off even more.
Well, guys, that does it for this video. In the beginning, I messed up. This is actually, by the time it's posted, it's gonna be our 4th video out. So, like, yeah, I'm like pretty glad. Like, we've been consistent with doing these shows like every Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm impressed with this. I ain't gonna count.
Yeah.
I ain't think it was gonna be this. I knew it was gonna be consistent, but I didn't know it was gonna be this consistent. You know how we got like a whole system and everything just going on. Like, I'm proud of us.
Well, so I'm hoping we'll actually be able to get a few videos in the bank.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't want to go Sunday without seeing y'all boys, but maybe just having a little bit of a
Get a
rest
little
day.
break. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye. Peace out.
Do that.
Boom!